Okay, let's talk about some perceived risks, because a lot of people have this uncertainty or this lack of security when they think about freelancing. They're thinking, I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can sell, ultimately that's what they're coming down to, if they can sell their product or sell their service, or they can create something that generates regular cash flow or regular revenue for them to survive. One as the business, and then obviously two personally. Now these perceived risks, yes, of course, the high stakes, but there's a way to negate that. One is, if you're becoming a freelancer or you want to start your own business, the best place to start is actually by working for someone else for a year or two, so that you can learn the skills that are missing from you in a business sense. For example, there's a lot of people that do personal training certificates, but they've never actually done much training themselves, and they don't actually know how to run the operations, do the forecasting financially, they don't know how to time manage themselves, they don't know how to acquire clients, generate leads, and create those sales, and then to maintain or retain those clients themselves. So they have high risk of failure, or high percentage likely they're going to fail. So when it comes to perceived risk, there's ways, again, you want to learn these skill sets. And the best way to, again, we've talked about this before, is the transition from into a freelancer. If you have a great skill and you show someone it, first example, you might train somebody, and if they get results, it means you can do the job. If you're a hairdresser and you do a great haircut, someone loves the haircut, then it means you can be a hairdresser. That means you just got to work on the other skills like lead generation, awareness, sales, onboarding, or client retention. These risks can be much lowered. Now, the whole big thing is that you should also have a kitty that allows you, or a pile of money, capital, that allows you to survive 6 to 18 months, ideally 18 months without any revenue or cash flow coming in. And what this means, it gives you 12 to 18 months to learn how to sell, learn how to improve your skill, learn how to create awareness. All right, with the security of money available to you. This is the second option. Of course, the first option is just simply to work for someone else and build your freelance business on the side hustle method. One other thing too, as far as perceived risk, is that people underestimate the startup costs for running their business. So don't underestimate this area. Get a true understanding and be very open, in fact, overestimate what it's going to cost. Do the research to find out how much it's going to cost for your licensing, how much is it going to cost potentially if you need somebody to help with lead gen, like a salesperson, how much is it going to cost for design, how much is it going to cost to build your website if you want a website, how much is it going to cost you simply each day to maybe on your phone, petrol for the car, maybe you need an office space to work from. These are essentials that you need to be able to know that are going to be in your business startup. So, perceived risks come from the unknown, they come from the uncertainty. So if you put the time into researching these specific startup costs, don't be in a rush, make sure you get the right information, make sure you get multiple sources, opinions and information so you can compare them as well. And that will lower the risk, the perceived risk. It'll give you more certainty, more confidence that are you ready to become a freelancer? Are you ready to start your own business? Can you take the leap? Will you take the leap? And how much time do you have in order to become successful?